Oh, I'm interrupting your Sunday dinner.
No, we're just finishing. Sit yourself down.
Oh, thank you.
This is my family, Mr. Betty.
How do you do?
Filming The Real McCoys was not without its challenges, particularly for Kathleen Nolan, who played the beloved character Kate. During the production, she faced several injuries that significantly impacted her ability to perform. These incidents occurred on set, where the fast-paced environment and physical comedy often led to unexpected mishaps. The injuries ranged from minor sprains to more serious issues that required medical attention and extensive recovery time. As a result, the production team had to adjust filming schedules to accommodate her healing process. This not only affected the show's timeline but also placed additional pressure on the cast and crew to maintain continuity in the storyline. Despite the setbacks, Kathleen's determination to return to the set was evident. She worked closely with medical professionals and followed a strict rehabilitation regimen to regain her strength. The months of recovery were challenging, but they also showcased her resilience and commitment to her role. Her journey through injury and recovery became a testament to her dedication, ultimately allowing her to return to the show and continue captivating audiences with her performance.
You know, little Luke, I don't think I should take credit for that fish.
The McCoy family, led by Grandpa Amos McCoy, makes a significant move from their home in West Virginia to California. This transition is not just a change of scenery, it comes with the inheritance of a farm, which sets the stage for various adventures and challenges. Grandpa Amos, portrayed by Walter Brennan, is a wise and humorous patriarch who often finds himself at odds with the modern ways of California life. His character brings a blend of traditional values and comedic relief to the series. Luke McCoy, played by Richard Crenna, is the hard-working son who tries to balance his family's old-fashioned ways with the new lifestyle they encounter in California. He is devoted to his family and often seeks to keep peace between his father and the changing world around them. Luke's wife, Kate McCoy, portrayed by Kathleen Nolan, is a strong and supportive partner who helps navigate the ups and downs of their new life. She often acts as a mediator, trying to keep harmony in the household while also adapting to their new environment. Together, the McCoy family faces various humorous situations, showcasing the clash between rural traditions and urban life, making The Real McCoys a beloved series that resonates with many viewers. The show featured several recurring characters that added depth and humor to the storyline. Among them was Luke's sister, Tallahassee, who brought her own unique charm to the family dynamic. Little Luke, the young boy in the family, often found himself in amusing situations that highlighted the innocence and curiosity of childhood. Peppino Garcia, a lively character, contributed to the comedic elements of the show with his antics and interactions with the McCoy family. The neighbors, George and Flora McMichael, also played significant roles, often providing a contrast to the McCoy family and adding to the community feel of the series. Richard Crenna, who portrayed Luke McCoy, later became a director on The Andy Griffith Show, creating a connection between the two beloved series. This crossover extended beyond Crenna, as many characters from The Real McCoys made appearances on The Andy Griffith Show, enriching the shared universe of these classic television programs. The interactions between characters from both shows allowed fans to enjoy familiar faces and storylines, creating a sense of continuity in the world of 1950s television. The blend of humor, family values, and community spirit made both shows memorable and beloved by audiences.
By studying. Right after supper, we're all going to pitch in and...
Produced by Danny Thomas, The Real McCoys featured a unique production team that included Sheldon Leonard. However, Leonard distanced himself from the project due to a personal dislike for Walter Brennan, who played the beloved character of Grandpa Amos McCoy. This tension within the production team did not overshadow the show's success, as it became a staple of American television during its run. The setting of the McCoys farm was described as being located 20 miles northwest of Los Angeles, which added a touch of authenticity to the rural lifestyle depicted in the series. Interestingly, this location is also near the burial site of Walter Brennan, creating a poignant connection between the actor and the character he portrayed. The show captured the essence of family life and the challenges of rural living, resonating with audiences across the nation. The combination of a talented cast and a relatable setting contributed to the show's lasting impact on television history.
Head the house does, Grandpa?
And who is the head of the house?
You are.
And what do we call a man that says everything?
Highlighted episodes of The Real McCoys include The New Well, which presents a fascinating contrast between science and folklore. In this episode, the McCoy family faces the challenge of drilling a new well. The tension arises as the characters navigate the clash between traditional beliefs and modern methods. This dynamic showcases the show's ability to blend humor with deeper themes, reflecting the values and struggles of rural life. Kate McCoy, though young, takes on the role of a mother figure for Luke's younger siblings. Her character is central to the family dynamics, as she often finds herself in the position of enforcing responsibility among the children. This responsibility is not easy for her, as she balances her own youthful desires with the needs of her family. Kate's struggles highlight the challenges of growing up and the weight of familial expectations. Her interactions with the younger siblings reveal her nurturing side, as she tries to guide them while also dealing with her own challenges. The relationships within the McCoy family are rich and complex, showcasing the love, humor, and occasional conflict that arise in a close-knit household. The blend of these elements makes The Real McCoys a memorable series that resonates with audiences.
I can, and I don't mean bigger fish than you caught. I mean bigger fish than you are. Then how come you ain't caught one?
Many episodes of The Real McCoys emphasize conservative values, which reflected the beliefs of Walter Brennan, who played the role of Grandpa Amos McCoy. The show often highlighted themes such as family loyalty, hard work, and the importance of community. These moral lessons resonated with audiences during the late 1950s, a time when traditional values were highly regarded. The characters faced everyday challenges that often required them to make choices aligned with these values, reinforcing the idea that integrity and honesty were essential in life. In addition to its central cast, The Real McCoys featured numerous guest actors who brought their talents to the show. Notable character actors like John Lormer, John Blondell, Marjorie Bennett, Pat Buttram, and Howard McNear made appearances, adding depth and variety to the storylines. Their performances contributed to the charm of the series, as each guest brought unique qualities that enhanced the overall narrative. The combination of strong moral themes and a talented ensemble of guest actors helped make The Real McCoys a memorable part of television history.
The shell meat of the junk, man.
It's worth a lot of money, Amos.
It's worth more than money, George.
On February 3, 1961, Kathleen Nolan, who played the beloved character Kate McCoy on The Real McCoys, suffered a severe injury in a horse riding accident. This unfortunate event led to a lengthy recovery period of 4 months, during which the production faced challenges in continuing the series without one of its main characters. The absence of Kate McCoy was felt deeply by fans and the cast alike, as her character was central to the show's family dynamics and humor. As Kathleen Nolan was recovering, discussions about her contract began to surface. Disagreements over terms and conditions led to a contract dispute that ultimately resulted in her decision to leave the series. The producers faced the difficult task of writing Kate out of the show, which was a significant change for the storyline and the audience. The departure of Kathleen Nolan marked a turning point for The Real McCoys, as the show had to adapt to the absence of a key character who had contributed greatly to its charm and appeal. The impact of her injury and subsequent departure was felt not only in the narrative, but also in the overall tone of the series, as fans had to adjust to the new direction without Kate McCoy. The legacy of her character, however, continued to resonate with viewers, reminding them of the warmth and humor that defined The Real McCoys.
Oh, Grandpa, why don't you let me learn you how to read? I won't make it so hard on you. I'll take it nice.
The show moved to CBS for its final season, which brought about significant character changes. Despite these shifts, The Real McCoys maintained its popularity, largely due to its heartwarming and comedic elements. The series captured the essence of a West Virginia family adjusting to life in California, while still holding on to their roots. This blend of humor and family values resonated with audiences, allowing the show to thrive even as it transitioned networks. The characters, with their distinct personalities and relatable struggles, provided viewers with a sense of comfort and familiarity. The McCoy family's journey illustrated the challenges of adapting to a new environment while cherishing one's heritage. This portrayal struck a chord with many, making the series a beloved part of television history. The Real McCoys is remembered fondly for its ability to balance comedy with heartfelt moments, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of sitcoms.
It ain't 'cause Kate wouldn't like it.
Oh, sure.
Now, don't try to fight it, Luke. Some men do.
The Real McCoys, a television series that aired in 1957, has garnered a variety of opinions from viewers, reflecting both its strengths and weaknesses. At the heart of the show is the McCoy family, who moved from West Virginia to California, bringing with them a unique blend of rural charm and comedic antics. The character of Grandpa Amos, portrayed by Walter Brennan, stands out as a memorable figure, embodying the irascible yet lovable patriarch. His portrayal is often praised for its authenticity and humor, showcasing Brennan's talent as he transitioned from a successful film career to television. However, some viewers have raised concerns about the language used by Grandpa Amos, particularly his occasional use of the Lord's name in vain. Critics argue that this sets a poor example for children, suggesting that such language could be inappropriate for a family-oriented show. This point highlights a tension between the show's comedic elements and its potential impact on younger audiences, prompting discussions about the responsibilities of television programming in shaping values. Another significant point of contention among fans is the show's evolution over its 6 seasons. Many believe that the series lost its essence when it shifted focus away from the children's hijinks, particularly in the later seasons. Some viewers feel that the heart of the show was diminished, arguing that the series should have concluded after the 5th season, preserving the charm and humor that initially captivated audiences. This perspective underscores a common sentiment among longtime fans who cherish the original dynamics of the McCoy family and their interactions. On the other hand, there are those who appreciate the show's ability to evolve and explore different themes as it progressed. They argue that the later seasons still offered valuable insights into family life and relationships, even if they strayed from the original premise. This viewpoint suggests that, while the series may have changed, it still retained its core values of family and community, which are central to its appeal. Overall, The Real McCoys remains a beloved classic for many, celebrated for its humor, memorable characters, and the warmth of family life it portrays. While it has faced criticism regarding language and shifts in focus, the series continues to resonate with audiences who appreciate its unique blend of comedy and heart. The discussions surrounding its content and evolution reflect the diverse opinions of viewers, making it a noteworthy topic in the landscape of television history.
Peanut?
Well, we sell the eggs for the same price as Mr. Paulson.
As we wrap up our journey through the heartwarming tales of The Real McCoys, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the beloved cast after the cameras stopped rolling? Did they find new paths in Hollywood, or did they step away from the spotlight entirely? Join us as we delve into the lives of the actors who brought the McCoy family to life. Discover the surprising twists and turns in their careers, from unexpected roles to personal challenges that shaped their futures. You might be shocked to learn about the hidden talents and passions that emerged after the show ended. This bonus segment promises to reveal the untold stories and fascinating journeys of the cast, offering a glimpse into their lives beyond the laughter and charm of the series. Stay tuned as we uncover the legacy of The Real McCoys and the remarkable paths taken by its stars.
I liked it. I guess it's because I loved the show.
Lloyd Corrigan portrayed Hank Johnson in the 1957 TV series The Real McCoys, bringing a blend of humor and warmth to the character. Hank, a neighbor and friend to the McCoy family, often found himself in amusing situations that highlighted his good-natured personality. However, Corrigan's life outside the show was marked by shadows. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his career and relationships. Despite his talent, Corrigan often found himself typecast in supporting roles, limiting his opportunities for more significant parts. In the late 1960s, he faced a scandal when he was involved in a public altercation that drew media attention, further complicating his career. His later years were spent in relative obscurity, battling health issues that stemmed from his earlier lifestyle choices. The last known information about Corrigan suggests he lived a quiet life until his passing in 1994, leaving behind a legacy of both laughter and the weight of personal struggles.
In whaling daylights, are you?
Madge Blake portrayed Flora McMichael in the 1957 TV series The Real McCoys, bringing a unique blend of warmth and humor to the character. Flora, the matriarch of the McCoy family, was known for her strong will and nurturing spirit, often balancing the chaos of family life with grace. Blake's performance resonated with audiences, making her a beloved figure during the show's run. After The Real McCoys ended, Blake faced personal challenges that cast a shadow over her career. She struggled with the pressures of Hollywood, which often led to feelings of isolation. Despite her success, she dealt with the loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. Blake also faced health issues, including a battle with cancer that would ultimately take her life in 1969. In her later years, she became more reclusive, stepping away from the spotlight. The last known information about her life reveals a woman who, despite her public persona, grappled with profound personal hardships. Her legacy remains in the hearts of those who remember her as Flora, a character who embodied resilience and strength.
Tomorrow afternoon about 4.
Mrs. Archer, I ain't...
Walter Brennan's portrayal of Grandpa Amos McCoy in the 1957 TV series, The Real McCoys, was a defining role that showcased his unique ability to blend humor with a deep sense of wisdom. As the patriarch of the McCoy family, Brennan brought a warmth and authenticity that resonated with audiences. His character often found himself in humorous situations, yet he also provided a moral compass for the family, reflecting the struggles and values of rural life. Brennan's career was marked by significant achievements, including 3 Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actor. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to Ruth Wells, which ended in divorce. His later years were shadowed by health issues, including a battle with emphysema, which affected his ability to work. Despite these struggles, he continued to act, appearing in various films and television shows until his health declined. In his final years, Brennan lived a reclusive life, often reflecting on his past. He passed away in 1974, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a career that spanned over 5 decades. His contributions to film and television remain influential, yet the man behind the roles faced a life filled with both triumph and adversity.
Oh,
You ain't been feeding your cat. So you...
Kathleen Nolan portrayed Kate McCoy in the 1957 television series The Real McCoys, bringing warmth and strength to the character of a devoted wife and mother. Her role showcased her ability to balance humor with the challenges of rural life, making her a beloved figure in American households. After the show ended, Nolan faced a turbulent career. She struggled to find roles that matched her earlier success, leading to a decline in her visibility in Hollywood. Beyond her professional life, Nolan encountered personal hardships. She went through a difficult divorce from actor John McIntyre, which left her grappling with the pressures of single motherhood. In the 1970s, she became involved in a scandal when she publicly criticized the industry for its treatment of women, which led to her being blacklisted for a time. Despite these challenges, she remained resilient, eventually finding work in theater and voice acting. As of the latest information, Kathleen Nolan has largely stepped back from the public eye, living a quiet life away from the spotlight. Her legacy remains in the hearts of fans who remember her as Kate McCoy.
Chicken's yours, isn't it?
Oh, Flory.
Yes.
Andy Clyde portrayed George McMichael in the 1957 television series The Real McCoys, bringing a unique blend of humor and wisdom to the character. Clyde's portrayal of the wise, yet often bumbling, patriarch resonated with audiences, showcasing his ability to balance comedic timing with heartfelt moments. His performance was marked by a deep understanding of rural life, reflecting the struggles and joys of family dynamics. After The Real McCoys ended in 1963, Clyde faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with typecasting, finding it difficult to land roles that matched his earlier success. His career took a darker turn as he dealt with financial difficulties, leading to a decline in his public presence. In his personal life, Clyde faced hardships, including the tragic loss of his wife, which deeply affected him. He also battled health issues in his later years, including a heart condition that limited his activities. Despite these challenges, Clyde remained a beloved figure in Hollywood until his passing in 1967. His legacy endures through his memorable performances and the impact he had on television comedy. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite the shadows of his later life, left an indelible mark on the industry.
I had a fight with Audrey over the phone. She's kind of set in her ways, and I guess I'm set in mine.
Does she know you?
Howard McNear portrayed Mr. Daggett in the 1957 television series The Real McCoys, a character marked by his scheming nature and often at odds with the show's central family. McNear's performance brought a unique blend of humor and tension, making Daggett a memorable antagonist. His ability to convey both charm and menace added depth to the role, showcasing his talent as a character actor. After The Real McCoys, McNear faced significant personal challenges. He struggled with health issues, including a severe stroke in 1963 that left him partially paralyzed. This setback forced him to adapt his acting style, but he continued to work in television, appearing in shows like The Andy Griffith Show, where he played the beloved character Floyd the Barber. Despite his health struggles, McNear's dedication to his craft remained evident. His life was not without scandal. He faced financial difficulties and battled alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. McNear's later years were marked by a quiet retreat from the public eye, and he passed away in 1969. His legacy endures through his memorable performances, but the shadows of his personal struggles linger, reminding us of the complexities behind the characters he portrayed. Last known information indicates that he is remembered fondly by fans and colleagues alike, though his life was fraught with challenges.
Can't get out.
Pat Buttram's role as Cousin Carl in the 1957 TV series The Real McCoys showcased his unique blend of humor and charm. As a character, Cousin Carl was a lovable, albeit bumbling, relative who often found himself in comical situations, providing comic relief amidst the show's family dynamics. Buttram's performance was marked by his distinctive voice and comedic timing, which made him a memorable part of the series. After The Real McCoys ended, Buttram continued to work in television and film, often typecast in roles that highlighted his comedic talents. He appeared in various shows, including The Andy Griffith Show and The Beverly Hillbillies, and lent his voice to animated characters in productions like Disney's Robin Hood. However, his career was not without challenges. Buttram faced personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also struggled with the pressures of fame and the entertainment industry, leading to bouts of depression. In his later years, Buttram became a recluse, retreating from the public eye. He lived a quiet life in California, where he focused on his passions for writing and storytelling. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 1994, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and a complex personal history that remains largely untold.
A lot more enjoyment out of your pool if you put it down there.
Why?
Jack Oakey portrayed Uncle Rightly McCoy in the 1957 TV series The Real McCoys, bringing a blend of humor and warmth to the character. His performance resonated with audiences, showcasing his ability to balance comedic timing with heartfelt moments. Oakey's portrayal was marked by a deep understanding of family dynamics, reflecting the struggles and joys of rural life. Beyond the show, Oakey's career spanned several decades, beginning in silent films and transitioning to talkies. He became known for his roles in films like The Great Ziegfeld and You Were Never Lovelier. However, his life was not without challenges. Oakey faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, whom he adored. This event left a profound impact on him, leading to a period of deep reflection and solitude. In the later years of his life, Oakey encountered financial difficulties and struggled with the changing landscape of Hollywood. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure in the industry. His last known public appearance was in the early 1970s, after which he faded from the spotlight. Jack Oakey passed away in 1978, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy.
Delicious stew could taste so bad.
Richard Crenna's portrayal of Luke McCoy in the 1957 TV series The Real McCoys marked a significant moment in his career. As the charming and resourceful son of a rural family, Crenna brought a blend of humor and depth to the character, making him relatable to audiences. This role established him as a household name, but it also set the stage for a complex life ahead. After The Real McCoys ended, Crenna faced challenges that tested his resilience. He transitioned into film and more serious roles, earning acclaim for performances in movies like Wait Until Dark and The Sand Pebbles. However, his personal life was marred by struggles. Crenna endured a painful divorce from his first wife, which left emotional scars. He also faced the pressures of Hollywood, battling the expectations and scrutiny that came with fame. In later years, Crenna found success in television again, starring in the series Judging Amy. Despite his achievements, he dealt with health issues, including a battle with pancreatic cancer, which he fought bravely until his passing in 2003. His legacy remains, marked by both his contributions to entertainment and the personal battles he faced.
Good night, Grandpa.
Good night, Luke.
Joan Blondell's role as Aunt Wynne in the 1957 TV series, The Real McCoys showcased her ability to blend warmth with a touch of humor, embodying the nurturing yet spirited character that resonated with audiences. This role came during a time when Blondell was transitioning from a successful film career to television, marking a significant shift in her professional life. Despite her talent, the late 1950s were challenging for Blondell, as she faced the harsh realities of an industry that often overlooked seasoned actresses in favor of younger stars. Blondell's life was marked by personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor Dick Powell, which ended in divorce. She also faced financial struggles, particularly after the decline of her film career. Scandals surrounded her, including rumors of affairs and battles with studio executives over her roles. These challenges painted a darker picture of her life, contrasting sharply with her on-screen persona. In her later years, Blondell continued to work in television and film, but her health began to decline. She passed away in 1979, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and talent. The last known information about her life reflects a woman who, despite the shadows of her struggles, remained a beloved figure in Hollywood history.
I'm going on a diet. Wait till you see me after a couple of months on a diet.
Okay.
Alan Howland portrayed Charlie Perkins in the 1957 TV series The Real McCoys, bringing a unique blend of humor and depth to the character. Charlie, a friend of the McCoy family, often found himself in comical situations, showcasing Howland's ability to balance lightheartedness with a touch of sincerity. After the show ended, Howland's career continued, but he faced significant challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a comedic actor, which limited his opportunities in more serious roles. In his personal life, Howland faced hardships, including financial difficulties that led to a decline in his acting career. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, which took a toll on his mental health. Notably, he was involved in a scandal in the early 1960s when he was accused of tax evasion, a charge that cast a shadow over his reputation. As of the last known information, Alan Howland passed away in 1966, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to television and the struggles he faced in his life.
Are you going to punish me?
No, I ain't gonna punish you. Ain't nothing terrible about going to the library. It only is.
Richard Deacon's portrayal of Mr. Laidlaw in the 1957 TV series, The Real McCoys, showcased his ability to embody a character that was both humorous and complex. Mr. Laidlaw, the well-meaning but often misguided neighbor, provided a foil to the McCoy family, adding depth to the show's narrative. Deacon's performance was marked by a subtlety that allowed viewers to see the layers of his character, making him a memorable part of the series. After The Real McCoys ended, Deacon's career continued with various roles in television and film, but he faced significant challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a comedic actor. This limitation affected his opportunities, leading to a period of frustration. In his personal life, Deacon faced hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also battled health issues, which took a toll on his career and personal well-being. In the later years of his life, Deacon became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. His last known appearances were in the early 1980s, after which he faded from the spotlight. The details of his final years remain largely unknown, leaving a shroud of mystery around his life after fame.
Inhale enough to carry a 50 mile.
Butch Patrick played the role of Greg Howard in the 1957 TV series The Real McCoys. His character was a young boy who often found himself in humorous situations, showcasing Patrick's charm and talent at a young age. This role marked the beginning of his career in television, but it was not without its challenges. After The Real McCoys ended, Patrick struggled to find consistent work in Hollywood. He appeared in various guest roles on shows like The Monkees and The Brady Bunch, but none brought the same recognition. As he transitioned into adulthood, Patrick faced personal hardships. He battled substance abuse, which led to a tumultuous period in his life. His struggles with addiction were well documented, and he faced legal issues, including arrests related to drug possession. Despite these challenges, he managed to rebuild his life, finding solace in attending conventions and connecting with fans of his earlier work. In recent years, Butch Patrick has remained active in the entertainment industry, participating in nostalgia events and sharing his experiences. He has spoken openly about his past, using his story to inspire others facing similar battles. As of now, he continues to engage with fans and promote his legacy, reflecting on a life filled with both triumphs and trials.
Catch a push some more.
Who's there, Grandpa?
Go on, get out of here, all of you. Don't you see I can't take my eyes?
J. Pat O'Malley portrayed James Preston in the 1957 TV series The Real McCoys, bringing a blend of charm and complexity to the character. His role as the wise and often humorous family patriarch resonated with audiences, showcasing his ability to balance comedic timing with heartfelt moments. However, O'Malley's life was not without its shadows. After the show ended, he faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism that affected his career and relationships. Despite his talent, he found it challenging to secure leading roles, often relegated to supporting parts in various productions. O'Malley also dealt with the pressures of fame, which led to a series of tumultuous relationships and a reputation for being difficult to work with. His later years were marked by financial difficulties, and he often took on smaller roles to make ends meet. In the 1970s, he made a brief return to television, but never regained the prominence he once had. The last known information about O'Malley indicates he passed away in 1985, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances, but also a life filled with struggles and unfulfilled potential.
Grandpa, we was thinking that maybe it isn't fair for you to be raising us. I mean, with all your work.
Norma Varden portrayed Mistress Barton in the 1957 TV series The Real McCOYs, bringing a unique blend of warmth and sternness to the character. Her role as the neighbor often highlighted the complexities of rural life and community dynamics. Varden's performance was marked by a subtle depth that resonated with audiences, showcasing her ability to balance humor with serious undertones. Born in 1898, Varden had a long and varied career in film and television, appearing in notable works such as Casablanca and The Man Who Knew Too Much. However, her life was not without challenges. Varden faced personal hardships, including the loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the competition was fierce and the toll of aging in the industry was harsh. In her later years, Varden became somewhat reclusive, retreating from the public eye. She lived in a modest home in California, where she continued to reflect on her past experiences. The last known information about her indicates that she passed away in 2000, leaving behind a legacy of strong performances and a life marked by resilience in the face of adversity.
Wait, did you see this? The Union Army fired this here cannonball through the roof.
Charles Lane portrayed Harry Polson in the 1957 TV series The Real McCoys, a character that embodied the essence of a small-town neighbor, often caught in the comedic yet poignant struggles of rural life. Lane's portrayal was marked by a blend of humor and depth, showcasing the complexities of human relationships in a changing world. His performance resonated with audiences, making him a memorable figure in the series. After The Real McCoys, Lane's career continued to flourish, appearing in numerous films and television shows. However, his life was not without challenges. Lane faced personal hardships, including financial difficulties that led to a significant decline in his career. He was also involved in a scandal in the late 1960s when allegations of tax evasion surfaced, casting a shadow over his reputation. Despite these setbacks, he managed to maintain a presence in the industry, often taking on character roles that highlighted his versatility. In his later years, Lane became reclusive, retreating from the public eye. The last known information about him indicates that he lived a quiet life until his passing in 2007. His legacy remains, marked by a career that spanned decades and a character that still evokes nostalgia among fans of classic television.
You cheat him! Ah! What is this?
Now, Grandpa, just sit back.
As we wrap up our look at The Real McCoys, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for this beloved series that aired in 1957. The show brought laughter and warmth into homes, showcasing the life of the McCoy family and their adventures in a small farming community. The cast, including the talented Walter Brennan, who won 3 Academy Awards, and the charming Kathy Nolan, faced their own challenges in Hollywood, navigating the ups and downs of fame, while creating memorable characters that resonated with audiences. Many viewers grew up watching the McCoys, sharing moments of joy and laughter with family. Did you watch this show during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to it? Perhaps it was a favorite family ritual or a lesson learned from Grandpa McCoy's wise words. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your memories are a part of the legacy of The Real McCoys, and we would love to hear them.
Grandpappy, he fought with George Washington.